here we are right now. Let's come together right now. Flow with, grow with, levitate with tape. It's time to rewind, unwind, divine, tap in with the Oracle 8.
Hello everyone. Thank you for coming back to the channel. So today we're gonna ask the Oracle 8 a question regarding our family and friends. So the question is, how am I showing up for my family and friends? So I'm gonna take 3 cards from White Seers Tarot, and I'm gonna place them down with some gems for you guys to pick your piles. When I'm doing that, I'm just going to tell you, first of all, I have animals that are making a lot of noise today, and then somehow my kids are sleeping through it. But I have a giveaway going, so for every 100 likes, subscribers, comments, shares, I'm going to give away 1 free tarot reading. Sorry, 1 second. All right, sorry about that. So how am I showing up for my friends and family? How am I showing up for my friends and family? 3 cards, please. I'm gonna lay them face down. Okay, 3 cards for our 3 piles. I'm going to go ahead and put some gemstones on them to help you pick your piles. All right. I have lepidolite. It's a beautiful, let's see if I can hold it in the light better. Got lepidolite. The first pile. Right. Malachite. Absolutely beautiful. My favorites. Second pile. Okay, and for the third pile, got the Moonstone. The Moonstone. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and take a deep breath. All right, Oracle 8, please help us answer the question about how am I showing up for my friends and family. And please be honest with us so we can truly be our best selves. All right, and I'll see you at your pile. Hello. And my cat said hello too. She wants to be in the video. Her name is Healy. She's a black cat. I think I have 4, and she's the one I'm pretty sure is very highly spiritual. But anyway, so welcome. Welcome, pile 1. How are we showing up for our friends and family? So pile 1 shows the lepidolite. It's a very pretty color. And it's said to help with feelings of self-love, compassion, empathy, and it helps with mood swings, releases negative emotions. Sorry about my dog in the back. He is chomping away. I just gave him some beef on top of his dog food, and now he decides he wants to eat his dog food. He's very picky. So this helps break old patterns of thoughts and behaviors. And lepidolite promotes tranquility and peace. So for friendship, it's a sign of new beginnings, and it promotes clarity and positive expression. Okay, and this is your clarifier card, which was the Five of Wands. Let me get some other cards here. All right, so we have the Son of Swords. All right, maybe put the rock over his little junk. And then we have the Three of Wands and the Ten of Swords. And I got some more clarifying cards from the Gypsy Witch. I got a handshake. That's a good, or hand in hand, but there's a handshake right there. And the Lion. Okay, let me readjust the screen because it is centered. Alright, how's that, peeps? Okay. Alright, so how are we showing up for our friends and family? Okay. Let's see. So the Five of Wands was the card that you chose. So that was underneath the lepidolite. And there goes my cat scratching and my dog walking. And he's a husky. His nails are supposed to be long. Okay. He's like a wolf. Trix, go lay down. Okay, there may have been a struggle. So the Five of Wands indicates struggle in relationships. And so with family or friends, you might have felt like there's been a struggle. And there could have been even like a volcanic eruption between you and somebody. But that doesn't mean there's not hopes to work it out, okay? There's always hopes. But it does offer a little bit of hope that you will work through it, because everybody here seems to be trying to do something. So no one has given up on the relationship yet, you know? And however, there may be like some personality differences, or maybe someone's ego driven. Make sure that you assert your feelings, okay? If there are any negative feelings lingering, you need to know, you need to look at them and address them. It's part of the issue here. And then we got the Son of Swords. I'll hold him up for a little bit, but he's new, so I might have to lay him down. The Son of Swords is nude underneath the sun. With roses and but he's got a dead bird in his hand. Look at that. Okay, so the Son of Swords. I mean, he does represent through thick and thin, because... One moment, let me get my dog to lay down. I apologize about that, my dog. That must symbolize something, because when he was just walking around, he was probably on the hunt for something. Okay, so we were on the Son of Swords. Okay, the Son of Swords. Oh, and there goes my cat. One moment. Okay, let me hold him so we can... Okay, so the Son of Swords is naked. He's got roses everywhere, like he's been admired. He's got this... Like his eyes are gazing at the treasure. He's got his eye on the prize, for sure. Okay. So how are we showing up? So he may indicate that you're being too much in your mind about something. I truly do apologize for all of the animal noise this morning. So yeah, we were on the Son of Swords, and that gaze into the treasure means that you might be too direct and too straightforward. He has no problem showing that that's what he's looking for, okay? But you may have some good ideas that others aren't recognizing too, okay? The Son of Swords, he's fiercely loyal to his family and friends. So that means that you're loyal, okay? And that's a good sign. That's one of the best things, is to be loyal. You know, that's why we love dogs, because they're loyal to us, even when we lose our cool, you know? And so he acts as the protector and the defender of his family, okay? And he always stands up when it's time. So this could indicate that somebody feels a strong responsibility to safeguard their loved ones. And so there needs to be like straightforward communication. So the Three of Wands is the card of communication. And so when it comes to like family and friends, you need to like really understand, how can I better communicate with them? We don't always communicate in the same way. So do you share any interests or hobbies or like creative activities that you can do to help spark that and reconnect that passion between you guys so that you can better communicate efficiently? Because the relationship's going to grow and flourish if you're able to communicate efficiently, you know? If you're both able to express how you feel and no one gets hurt, okay? Friendships and families need really good communication to be strong, okay? And that's probably why we have like less strong families and friendships these days, because many people lack communication skills. Okay, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, wow. Like, look at all these people just leaving their swords behind and jumping into the devastating, tide below, okay? So this could, represent mental tripping. You're tripping yourself up maybe about this relationship, okay? Or maybe you feel like a complete breakdown or severing ties with these people. And there's a social circle, so it represents betrayals of conflict and a significant rift with loved ones. See, there's the rift right there. There's a huge rift between you guys, okay? And this is when communication seems impossible. So maybe you feel like you don't have any way to reconnect with this person. And so you're like deeply let down about it. You have to remember there's always a potential for a fresh start. Some of these people may fall, but these people are giving themselves up. You see that? And those people are just allowing what is. And these people have already accepted their fate. So what are you going to do? Okay, there's options here still. The hand in hand, it means a committed partnership. It indicates actually friendship will warm into love. So maybe some of you are having issues with having more than just friendship feelings for somebody. That's just maybe a select few, but the handshake, it signifies deep unity, okay? And a journey shared with somebody else. There's higher power here in acting, when you hold hands with somebody, you're being unified with somebody, okay? And the Lion, it says on this card, sudden shock from bad news. So maybe that's what has happened recently, is you got a sudden shock from bad news. But the Lion symbolizes strength and power, okay? And they're associated with wisdom and experience, and they can they can navigate complex social structures. And they're a great sign of loyalty and strength and protection and deep belonging. And they're very protective. So what I think here is that you've had a recent conflict over somebody that you feel very loyal to and deeply protected over, okay? And you're worried that you won't be able to mend the rift or the tide or the communication or the volcanic eruption it came as a shock to you, okay? So the way you're showing up, though, is that you are a very loyal person, okay? And you want to have beautiful relationships with your friends and family. You want to be able to do the good communication. Okay, this conflict, I think there's hopes here still. There's still hope that you can work through this. I mean, of course, if something is so bad that you don't feel like you can work through it, I highly suggest cutting people out if it's hurting you. Okay, so the number 24 indicates you're not alone on this spiritual journey, okay? Sometimes you feel alone because of what's going on. So you need to embrace positive energies. I apologize, my cats are like really wanting attention for some reason. He's scratching away. So the 24, it's like a significant lucky number, okay? Because it signifies completion and peace and awareness, okay? 51 signifies new beginnings. So you're adaptable and you can change, but you need to make sure that you're expressing your authentic self. Don't ever try to be anything but your true identity, okay? And that's hard in this day and age. But how can you effectively communicate with somebody if you're not even being like effectively honest with yourself? Okay? There's new beginnings here, and whether that's a new beginning in this friendship or whatever that you had a significant rift with, there's possibilities here. You're a very loyal person, okay? You can be blunt sometimes, and you have a hard time communicating, but there's different ways of communicating. And in this day and age, like, I don't like talking on the phone. I do it for my son only because he's with his dad half the time. But I just have a really hard time on the phone. But I'll text all day long, and I just don't like communicating. But I do it effectively when I need to, you know. But I feel ya. Like, it's hard to communicate. It's hard to open up. But there's got to be ways that you can, if this is the relationship you care about and that you want to, you can overcome this shock or this volcanic eruption that happened. And you're a good person, you're loyal, and you have the courage to fix this. You have everything you need. And I believe that there's going to be unity in the end, okay? Look up, look for divine help. Don't be one of those people that just, if you catch your brain like thinking, oh my gosh, I already, it's already done, then it's already done. You, like, catch your brain thinking bad things. You need to redirect those neurological pathways. I really apologize about my cats and dogs in this video. But anyways, so I'm going to end it there. And y'all have, make sure to like, subscribe, because with my giveaway for every 100 likes and subscribes and shares, I really feel like that this relationship is bothering you because my cats have been bothering me so bad. So I feel like if it's a relationship like that, just make sure you take time to step away and reevaluate everything. Okay, so even though you're loyal doesn't mean you have to be loyal through toxic behavior. Okay, all right. That's what I have for you, and have a good day. All right, hello everyone who chose pile 2. How am I showing up for my friends and family? So you're the pile that chose Malachite, which is a stone that signifies personal growth, positive change. It gives the ability to release old patterns and embrace new beginnings. So there's deep emotional healing, and it's related to the heart chakra because it's green, like deep green like that, which helps release past traumas and aids with emotional healing. So it fosters love and companionship, but it also helps remove like negative people from our lives. So that's a good stone for family and friends. Oh, there's the other one I need to put out. Okay. So the first card we got, oh, that's a beautiful card. Look how beautiful that is. It's the Three of Cups. That's your signifier card. Okay, and then I got a few cards from the Motherpeace round tarot deck, which I just learned about, like a feminist deck that came out in the 1970s. I had no idea. I've been using it way before I knew that. So we have the Two of Discs. Oh, the Sun, beautiful card for friends and family. Look at that. And the Priestess of Discs, beautiful cards. I have animals that are making a lot of noise. They're doing much better this pile. The last pile, they were just, I feel bad for pile one. There's a lot of noise. That's how I felt. This is a lot more calmer energy. So, number 40 for the broken glass. Interesting. Okay. And number 33, the lower. Okay. All right, so we'll go over everything here. All right, the Three of Cups here represents reuniting with family members. Or maybe some people that feel like family. So this card represents like the magic of friendship and the connection that humans long to have. Like we all want to have friendship like this where we're just holding each other running through a field. So humans long to have a sense of belonging, to ease loneliness. You know, it represents a gathering of loved ones for a joyful event. And it signifies deep, deep connections and a sense of belonging within a community. So this is a positive card that encourages you reaching out to others and promote togetherness, you know? Okay, and we have the Two of Discs. It's a very interesting card here. I guess these are all women. She's breastfeeding and holding another. I just learned that about the deck today. Okay, so the Two of Discs indicates that you're attempting to achieve this harmony right here. And that you are very resilient. Look how resilient she is. She has a snake around her and she's flexible. And you have multiple commitments, like she's breastfeeding and taking care of another. But if you're honest and ethical, you will be able to work through it. You'll be fine. You may have to adjust your priorities and balance life out a bit before reflecting on your choices. Like she'll be, there's a snake in front of her, but if she reflects on her choices before she acts, she'll be able to maintain her adaptability and prioritize what matters. Okay, and then we have the Priestess of Discs, which is another beautiful card. And a bird. Birds are a great symbol of transformation and can be a sign of your spirit guides and the, you know, a source of spirit angels. But this Priestess of Discs, she's queen energy too. Okay, she has good problem solving skills and she's a healer and she can help navigate disasters, and she gives freely from herself and from others, and she takes care of herself and prioritizes herself, but she gives to others as well, and she enjoys living, and everyone that comes in contact with her is enriched. So she symbolizes the extension of feeling like home. So you have people that feel like home in your life, okay? And she encourages you to try to be that person that feels like home to other people with love and friendship and overall and things all together. Because then you have the Sun. Right, so then we have the Sun, which is a very beautiful card, which continues to show this, celebration, this joyous occasion, and the warmth that the sun brings. So you have these beautiful connections, and you have the ability to make people feel like they're at home. So you are a beautiful light to these people, okay? Because to your friends and your family, that's how you're showing up. You're showing up as home. You're showing up as the sun, as a warm place to be, and who's willing to celebrate others for their accomplishments. You think before you do. You're able to show up and for multiple people at the same time. Okay? That's how you're showing up. Because even though you have the broken glass, the clover here is a sign of good fortune, okay, and good tidings. And it says by clouds near great jargon. So, and by 229. Yeah, wait, okay. The clover is a sign of good fortune and protection, and it represents, hope and faith, and the clover represents a spiritual journey, which I see here. I think you could be a light worker, okay? This is somebody that's showing up very positively despite any sort of setback. There doesn't seem to be any sort of setback in this reading, okay? You are a beacon of light for people, okay? And you feel like home, and I encourage you to continue to show up like that, because broken glass can symbolize, a bad tradition and bad omen in some cases. However, there are a lot of traditions that break glass and celebrate, like when they're having weddings, okay? But I don't believe that's the case here, okay? I believe that maybe even when people are experiencing grief at all, that could be the case, and maybe they seek out somebody like you because you make them feel okay about the situation. You're a light worker. You understand that death isn't the end, but I think broken glass can also symbolize celebration, and you have good people around you. You are a good person. You are people that seek out because you feel like home, and not many people are like that, okay? A lot of people are just horrible to hang out with. They suck your energy, but you are like the priestess of discs, and you give energy to yourself, and you give energy to those around you. Okay, there's good vibes everywhere in this reading. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, you are the sun. You have zebras and giraffes galloping in your light. Okay, so continue what you're doing. You're a good person. You're good to your friends and your family. I don't see any conflict at all in this reading at all. All right, and thank you for coming in again. My pile that chose Malachite. I think that is a symbol too that you have really, really good heart-centered energy. That you're loving. That your love is unconditional. Okay, which is very, very, very rare these days in my neck of the woods, in a lot of the world. Okay, it's been like that for a while, I guess, but it's hard on a light worker to understand, because we see love in everybody, and we love everyone. We're able to open up and be there for people when they need us, and make sure that we're there for ourselves. If we're able to fully commit to ourselves and to others, then we become this beacon of light. And that's who you are to your friends and family, and it's beautiful. And I thank people like you, because I don't meet many people like that, okay? And I'm going to thank you. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Put pile 2 in the comments just so I know that, or I am a beacon of light or something, so I know which pile you were at. And I'm trying to grow the channel, so I have a little giveaway for every 100 likes, comments, subscribes. I'm gonna be giving away a free reading. So that includes Instagram and YouTube. So go ahead and hit that subscribe, like all my channels, or my only channel, and like all my videos, and go on Instagram and see what I got going on there. Okay, and I appreciate your vibes so much, and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Hello everyone who chose the Moonstone. Pile 3, thank you for being here with Levitate with Tate and the Oracle 8. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the channel. I have that giveaway going on. Excuse me, where every like, subscribe, share, comment on my YouTube or Instagram will be entered into a giveaway, where every 100 times that happens, I'll give one away. So that will go on until further notice. But anyways, back to your reading. So we ask Oracle 8, how am I showing up for my family and friends? You have the Moonstone here, which it symbolizes new beginnings and stabilizes emotions. And it helps clarify, you know, any emotions you have. It enhances growth and transformation. A lot of times it's used as a tool to help with psychic and clairvoyant energy, but it also attracts love. And Moonstone was believed by the Romans to be little parts of the moon, which I love that. All right. So your clarifying card was the Page of Swords. So how am I showing up for my friends and family? Oracle 8. You got the 4 of Discs. Daughter of Swords. The Magician. Temperance. Okay. Put some Moonstone right there on her bush. Okay, and then our 2 other cards from the Gypsy Witch are the birds. You have some more birds right here too. And the anchor. Okay, so how am I showing up for my friends? Okay. Alright, so the Page of Swords, it kind of indicates like difficult times with your friends and family. They could be very difficult right now. You could feel like you're walking on a tightrope around certain people. Okay, so try not to start any arguments or spread any gossip at all, okay? Because that will just tip the pot too far in one direction, okay? So make sure you're not deceiving others, because that will always come crashing down on you, okay? The truth always prevails. Okay, so don't break any promises or even give false promises just to appease somebody. And make sure you're not doing it just to keep the peace or to keep up with others, you know, because life isn't a competition. Be honest about who you are in your relationships. That's okay. And we have, let's see, we have the 4 of Discs here, which shows that you are very careful about who you let in. Okay, or maybe you need to be more careful about who you let in. Okay, this door symbolizes the energy. Your energy is in this room and you need to protect it. Okay, so maybe cut ties with any toxic people. Okay, the Temperance in family and friends reminds you to stick to the path that is right for you. Okay, not everyone's going to understand the path that is right for you. So despite what your friends and family think, I would hold it up, but she's nude on the top. There is possibility that your friends and family might feel rejected right now by you, okay? Because you're going with what's right for you and not what they want. But you know, you need to put yourself first and not give too much attention to people that don't that are looking for it for the wrong reasons. Okay? With patience, you can address the conflicts that you are experiencing right now. You need to have time and patience and perhaps step into somebody else's shoes from their perspective and listen to what other people have to say. You don't have to respond to listen. I think a lot of people listen only to have something to say in response. No, that's not. That's a conversation, but you don't have to. There's no time limit. You can listen and think about what someone said. You know? And I love this Magician card. I really do. I guess I just read that all of these are women in this deck. But this Magician is amazing. And like a true magician, somebody that does magic in a magic show, relies on their family. And their family could be anyone that feels like family. The magician relies on the close-knit support of those who help him with his magician act. He needs other people to do his magician act. Okay? So he must be able to put a high level of trust in those people to be able to pull off most of his magic stunts, you know? And those are his family, the people he relies on, okay? And he looks to others to help collaborate. He learns how to do new tricks from other people. And so perhaps you need to take like an active role in effort with making sure to connect to those people that are support to you. So the Daughter of Swords encourages us not to get caught up in mind games, which are very easy within families for some reason. And my family loves mind games. I don't know what their deal is. But she always encourages us to be honest, okay? It indicates a need to communicate a problem. So maybe no one's even talked about this issue or why you feel like you're walking on a tightrope, okay? Or that you are doing what is right for you, okay? But if you rely on other people, you need to make sure that you are indicating any of your issues that you have with them and a willingness to share your problems, okay? With your family and friends. Because the Daughter of Swords is about facing situations directly, okay? And without any drama. She just takes care of business, okay? So try to find simple solutions. The simplest solution will work, okay? Because she also avoids gossiping about people behind their back. So there's a few things about talking about people behind their back. That doesn't help anybody. That's not going to help you. It's going to make you feel like shit about talking about other people. Okay? I came from like 2 quote-unquote best friendships that lasted like 28 years, and they always talked about each other behind their back. I'm like, that's not true friendship. You know what I'm saying? So the Four of indicates, you know, you could have like a parasitic relationship. Perhaps, you know. There needs to be a balance of giving and receiving. So don't brag or boast about things that you possess to your family or friends. It won't do anything. It doesn't make them like you better, and it serves no purpose, okay? And if there's somebody clinging to you for no purpose, there might be a purpose, but this might be a relationship that might be a bit possessive, and you need to block that relationship, okay? because that's not collaboration. Possessiveness is not collaboration at all. Okay. And the anchor, you know, it signifies success in your ventures, in your business, in your love, and the people you're surrounded by. Like, you have a solid group of people, it looks like, okay, around you, which is good. A lot of people don't have a lot of people, but you might have some people that are making you feel like you're walking on a tightrope, and that they're not giving and taking appropriately, or that they don't accept you for you are. Okay, acknowledge those people that give you the support. Okay, but they're an anchor. Okay, it's a symbol of steadfastness and choices, and you have the ability to lift this up and start over again if you want, because birds also symbolize new beginning. So they're seen as messengers from the spirit world, which you have a bunch of birds here. So maybe it's divine, okay? And these are robins in particular, which symbolize renewal and new beginnings specifically, okay? The bird offers a sense of freedom and connection and a sense of liberation to just transcend all problems, okay? And you can only transcend the problems and get off of this feeling like you're walking on a tightrope by approaching it directly, acknowledging the support, but also stay true to who you are. And don't allow people to take advantage of you, and you don't take advantage of other people either. There's a balance here, okay? You'll be able to reach the other side if you just take one more gracious step in approaching any issues you have, okay? You have new beginnings. You are able to lift up the anchor, and the symbolizes of the birds as a new beginning, okay? You have the number 9 here, which is also about completion, okay? It means you're on the right path. You have to be in the balance between giving and receiving. That's what number 9 is, okay? It also suggests taking a leadership role, okay? You might need to step up and be the first one to do this. Maybe no one else is acting. That doesn't mean that you can't be the first one to step in, do the ethical thing, and take leadership, okay? You have compassion and generosity, and you have the ability to help others, okay? There's universal love everywhere, and you can find people that appreciate your company if you don't already have them. But it looks like you have some people that appreciate your company already, and that you appreciate their company too. So that's what I got for you, pile 3. I appreciate you listening in, how you're showing up for your friends and family. Please like, share, subscribe with Levitate with Tate, and I'll see you next time.